The world is changing. Cities are evolving. With adoption and deployment of digital technologies, cities are now more than brick and mortar. They are becoming innovatively functional and aspirational. Communities are becoming smart. Smart cities are the future.
The basic elements required in a smart city: two things: electricity, constant electricity, and high-speed internet.
In a smart city, the goal is to address growing urbanization challenges with a digital framework. The framework is an intelligent network of connected objects and machines that transmit data using wireless technology and the cloud.
A village with electricity and high-speed internet is already smart.
Smart cities can improve energy distribution, streamline trash collection, decrease traffic congestion, and even improve air quality with help from the Internet of Things.
The right leadership with the right vision, I think, can be able to deliver and change some of our cities to smart cities.
Programos Foundation is today a major advocate for the development of smart and connected communities and cities in Nigeria. The COVID-19 pandemic devastated the world, but it has also demonstrated just how much digital innovations are needed to serve the society. Innovations that make the people smarter, better connected, healthier, precipitating solutions that have a positive impact and relevant local content. Amos Emmanuel, chairman of Programos Foundation, constant refrain is that change does not happen on its own. It is influenced by people who innovate. He is always calling and urging innovators to rise and occupy leadership positions in every part of the world, particularly in Nigeria. He is a firm believer that the world innovation cannot be complete without leadership contribution from Africa and especially Nigeria. Programos Foundation Africa, tapping into the growing, the digital awareness, has taken up the challenge to help the continent progress. Programos Foundation was established in 2009 by Programos Software Limited, a long-standing leader in the capital market financial technology subsector that saw the need to fund activities, help realize the goal to deliver innovation-led ecosystem for Nigerians. Amos Emmanuel, Chairman, Chief Software Architect for Programos Software Group, is a prolific software designer and entrepreneur. He has served as ICT backbone to numerous financial institutions in Nigeria with over 25 years experience automating and maintaining more than 100 capital market operator organizations in Nigeria and Ghana with the multiple award-winning Cloud Integra. He is the UN World Summit Awards eminent national expert for Nigeria. Programos Foundation is engaged in significant work. It is helping Africa harness the power of technology. It is teaching Africa to innovate. The impressive and groundbreaking work that Programos Foundation has pioneered is particularly important in the light of the United Nations UN Decade of Action on the Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs. The Decade of Action calls for accelerating sustainable solutions to all the world's biggest challenges, ranging from poverty and gender to climate change, inequality, and closing the finance gap. Technology promises to play a larger-than-life role in this quest. Programos Foundation, through its work, offers Africa a huge chance and gives her a massive advantage. Programos Foundation may well be Africa's linchpin. Two important segments of Programos Foundation's multi-pronged approach include the Innovation Bed Africa and Smart City Project. Innovation Bed Africa is playing a strategic role in identifying and promoting indigenous solutions. Since it emerged on the scene, Innovation Bed has made steady progress. Today, it is a go-to organic platform for startups incubation and multiplication. Without a doubt, Innovation Bed SDGs framework offers Africans a community-based collaborative hub in the areas of mentorship, innovation capacity, development, and entrepreneurship. Indeed, the emergence of an entrepreneurial bespoke IT ecosystem is perhaps the best way to precipitate the growth of the ICT sector with the development of relevant and functional solutions. The way Innovation Bed works is to constantly explore the relationship between technology and broader social issues. Everywhere Africa appears to be behind, Innovation Bed has become a bridge builder, an aggregator, and facilitator. It is spearheading efforts to contribute to efforts to build a digital ecosystem for innovation development in Africa. Innovation Bed has incredible long-standing strategic initiative research partners, including the Global Digital Foundation, ICT4, SIDS, Info Poverty World Conference, Oparazone Global, and Amiable UN World Summit Awards, WSA, eminent national experts from over 180 countries. These alliances have bonded Innovation Bed to advance actions towards the UN Sustainable Development Goal from across the respective countries. The World Summit Awards are a unique award system selecting and promoting local digital innovation to improve society, combining an ongoing series of international events and activities with a global network of startups, social entrepreneurs, mentors, jurors, speakers,
Right. So that would be the best we can get from that documentary. Thank you so very much for having you around. This important meeting is actually a meeting of a race. And frankly, we may not say that will be on the same line if we were to get a whistle to kick off. So, and this is why most organizations, they have different, process, workflows, agenda, as it were. But then our business today was just to, get us together so that we can actually have a clearer overview of what this product is all about, and for your internal decisions, and of course, from when. And before we can start, it's actually important that we are familiar with what the goal and the objective is. So I welcome everyone. I can see very notable members of the Cloud Integral ecosystem in the group. Okay, all right. Okay, Moses, how are you? Sorry, that's my son just joining me. He's joining me from Cyprus. And of course, it's the backup for the development. And the new drive is why we feel this session is it's important, and that we have to have the session planned out with the necessary information that is desired. So please just permit me to get started right away. Please let me know if you can have my screen.
Yes, sir. It's visible.
Yes, you can see your screen.
Is my sound okay?
Yes, sir. It's okay.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
all right,
okay.
So I learned the lesson that I'll present from the laptop, and I'll speak from the phone if I need to get a clearer rendition. So today, please, we'll have an highlight on this project. And part of this actually had sent in the previous communication to all the houses. And I want to just start by stressing that it might be very important for us to note some of these caveats for us to document in preparation for this journey. And this relates with privacy and security generally, and its protection on the application. And it is important for us to ensure that our firm build appropriate SLAs and appropriate instructions that are able to inform people on how best they can protect themselves, especially with digital data on the internet. So like in this message here, it says, your firm app will never ask for sensitive information, such as your account password, complete credit card numbers, your CVV code, and OTP that usually will communicate between transactions, when doing some of these online transactions. And of course, you do this and need this data at the point of transactions. And at no point is the broker or its application, encouraging that this information can be shared. So this we need to hold very strongly in preparation for this. Now, I need to also look at some very important concerns that may relate with our operations in preparation for mobile adoption. That your internal process you need to look at it very well. There should be a human face to some of these things. Frankly, the fact that we have 100% transaction processing, consummation, notifications, does not exclude the human involvement for you to say that, oh, I'm the last man, all is well, I can close my day. Because today, your data is becoming a lot bigger. When you hear big data of years ago, we are now at that reality that some of these small businesses, the data about what they do is now around big data. And of course, the business itself have attained some speed. So many things can actually happen. More so, the regulators are also doing so much to tame the transparency in the system. I know this we shared recently, and it's very critical that these things that this year's group has done is very supportive of your daily success. And I just summarize them here as up-to-date reconciliations for order executions, trade settlements by way of proprietary trading bank settlements, which could involve NESD, could involve equity, could involve bond. Same for clients' settlement scenario. Now, what NGX Group has done recently is that we should pay attention to each of these, because after your daily trade, they serve you with a cash settlement document, statement, stating what the net impact of your day's trade for the day is. As you dare not go to sleep without affirming that my day one this week is fine, my day two this week is fine, and that we have the guts to sometimes leave them as a backlog of what we can now begin to chew in a month's time, in a quarter's time, sometimes in a year's time. In fact, the accounts department most of the time will be like working in a very frustrated mode, because after your reconciliations, anything can happen. And these are about the basic of what can let you know if your yesterday was fine, my day before yesterday was fine, and we can coast into the new day. And the requirement for e-business today means that before I can have a transaction appear on my ledger, what was hidden before is now in the open on people's palms. Like this is a typical scenario. I have an account somewhere, and on the mobile, I can follow and track each of those things readily on my palm, even without printing or requesting for you to give me anything. As a client, I have access to all of this. So when things are out of tune, it's very likely that you may either see yourself in a marketable situation or a demarketable kind of setting. Okay, so the corporate discipline is key. And this will also move down into our KYC, customer support service, which is critical today. In fact, the process around direct cash settlement, which we saw from a few years ago, is becoming very worsened in various places, but it's something that you need to really pay attention to, because even right now, we need to begin to confirm that you are able to profile each customer by way of whether they are active, inactive, or they opted out of the system. And I remember recently, there's such request, which the NGX Group has requested for, and this solution and this report are already building up under the performance report, which you can always get to inform yourself. Same thing for turnover profiling. What customers have done business with us that are below 250,000? Which of them has done, okay, maybe let's start with a band of 200, under 200. Then we later look at 200 to 500,000. Then maybe anything higher than 500,000, we can classify them as the very high net worth kind of turnover customers. So this profiling are all features that are new, and these have been added under performance for digital marketing purposes, actually, as we speak. And of course, account officer management in some houses, they're doing a great job. But then if you have account officers linked with people, this is now the time that you need to pay more attention to your customers and see the best ways they can better enjoy their services with you. And the SLA that we indicated here will have to be, an internally fashioned set of caveats that exonerates you from the misuse of any online user. Okay, now the registration process, as it were, we are familiar with what we're doing with the back office and the web OMS. With the mobile addition, you are very likely to see maybe on a screen like this, an icon. That icon will be your own dedicated icon. Like this is the application icon. You can decide to change it to an icon of your organization, because each of these will be hosted in Google Play Store with respect to your organizational, hosting. So it will be unique to you at that level of customization. So it's not as if you'll be running CiMobile generally, as it were. Okay. So that process of online KYC and all of that is still done at the back office. And all of what you do there will manage wherever you have granted access to the mobile and web. And please take note, any customer that you have granted access at one point who can actually use the web to trade automatically is able to use the mobile to trade without having to change password or anything. But if he's a starter and wants to start from the mobile, is when he can just do a reset. He will get a token and uses that token to revalidate, and he can actually get himself onto the application from the mobile as a first-timer user. So registration process is still your KYC process of account maintenance and the related processes. More to this is that, the feature for funding of your portfolios, the company or the gateway called Flutterwave is what we have done some testing with. And the information for you to do is that we as programmers cannot engage or register an account for your firm. Please, I want you to get this clarity. Our service here is just to offer the channel innovation, but we have no business with the business of transacting with e-payments. Every company will own his own bank account set up uniquely with an account with Flutterwave. Flutterwave will give you a bank reconciliation portal that links with your corporate banking. So that banking will tell you where all e-payments are coming in for your own internal reconciliations. Programmers at no point has no business with this. This is the clear thing that we've placed there. Now on the mobile, you place your orders, you get real-time market order, portfolio management, and the rest of them, just as you get from the, from the web channel. Now, we want to look at the traditional web and why the CiMobile. You see, we want to actually emphasize the accessibility of the mobile trading, because almost everybody is convenient that I'm having a phone on my palm and not a laptop. So, or a desktop, as the case may be. So it's that readily very convenient for people that, oh, as you can see the image, oh, look at the bigger system. It has your normal web channel. Then you have your mobile. It's just an icon away on my mobile. Then the handy features, the orders, the portfolio notifications, real-time funding, and the likes. And of course, getting into the application from the mobile, you realize that I want to take you through generally because I'll end up with now me connecting with the live account, and I can use the live account to share that. But this is my presentation. I want to have a complete drawdown from things that are coming from the raw application. Now, it says, welcome, this is like the frontal. I'm just coming in. What does the customer who logs in, what does he need? His portfolio ID and his password, not his email address. Don't forget that this customer may have 1, 2, 3, 4 portfolios, and he can have his own same email address. So he has that liberty to maintain his different portfolios, even from the mobile app. So it's just for him to state the account, and of course, if it's a valid customer with you, he's doing business now. So the general dashboard, when it gets a list of items, is here, and this about will depend on whatever information you provide in the application, which from the back office will show you what to do. And the taste of what is there, the language there, depends on what is of choice to you. Now, if I get in, I'll be able to have my top gainers, I have my top losers, and so on, and all the necessary things to get on the OMS and all of that, and even the news. And okay, if I go back, these top gainers, for instance, I can from here even start to do my trading. Like I have Wando, I have Fitting. I can click on this and start to do my trading. So one of these was clicked, and the next I got was this. Like this was clicked for UBA. So on the UBA, I can buy, I can sell. And this, at this point, was market closed, but I'm sure if I connect now, I'll be having market open. So this for UBA, when I'm to buy or sell. This was for another stock, Wando. And if to buy, I have the screen for buying. If to sell, I have the screen for sell. And all the risk checks are working in line with the risk protective of the transactions. On buying, my existing mandates, the cleared balance, the OMS balance, or whether I have a credit limit is what must validate before I can buy. And on the sell side, the risk of whether I have the stock at all is when I can sell even 1 unit. Okay, then, okay, transaction-wise, on the transactions, depending on how busy your account is, you can actually view all the listing of all your transactions. If you tap on any, you can have a full view of what details of that transaction is all about. This is a typical instance of when access call was bought, and the total amount, the reference and the price. And this is another type of where payment was even made. This was like a withdrawal. And if you tap on it, it will tell you all the details. So this business of being on time is now very important, that things must be done as they are happening. So you can now imagine where you now go to sleep the next day, 2 days after, we have not even confirmed what happened a day or two ago. Even if I had an issue with a trade file, can I go to sleep? I can't afford it. Because the only thing that makes you go to sleep is when your bank's balances gel. No, quite frankly, nothing happens. You won't get any shockers. So the security risk and considerations highlights, several other things, the encryption and all of that at the mobile level, as well as other risks when you are buying, mitigating it with these balances that we check. Do you have the stock or not? Do you have the money or not? All those things. Okay, I think this was just like the little summary I had to just encapsulate, because the mobile is nothing new of what we are doing in the market. It's just an additional, more cultured process and way that we just have to adopt. I can see Asanato. Let me hear from Asanato because I'm sure he came late.
Yeah, I came in late, but I'm following.
Yeah, okay. Now,
Needful to say the application is fantastic.
Okay, good one. So right now,
Yes,
as on the last of the pop now, I had to hurriedly, we got the permission of Camry Securities, where I have one of their accounts, and they are also one of the leaders in this project. And we are able to connect to an account that I may want to further do one or two things. Okay. So just permit me to share my next screen. That will be coming from the mobile. If we can see my screen. May I know if we can see my screen?
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, great. Okay, just smartly, I will just say, first is that because I have, and I'm running the APK from my client, my stockbroker, and I'm able to get in here. And because I've actually logged in before, when I log in before, subsequently, I can just be able to put my data and I can go ahead. If I need to change my password, I can always click on the forget password and I do my reset. And it's so simple. Okay. Now, I just click to log in now. I have to stand up so that I pay attention to my phone. Okay, so I just got in here and you notice that on the top left hand side of the screen, you have some dotted bars which you can click. That will share you all the provisions. Are you with me? Now, that's the first one was the frontal, which is the top gainers, top losers, blah, 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 and all of that. Okay, and I said that at this point, when I spoke the other time, I may want to just buy this plat. I want to just buy this plat. I just click on the trade. And what it does is just to take it there, or I want to trade it. You know, the language is trade because at this point, I can decide whether to, I can still decide whether to buy, you know? So, and this, from the data, we can see, you know, a lot of things before the stock, before I progress. And once I want to think, perhaps I want to buy, I say buy. And what you have,
You need to work on the sound, sir.
hello?
The sound, you need to work on the sound.
Okay. Okay, is it better?
Yeah, better now.
Okay, great. Okay, I need to take it near. You know why? I'm actually talking on the phone. I don't know, but I don't know what that.
It is faint again.
Existing mandates, declared balance, the OMS balance, and so on and so forth. And the security, what it has, because that was what I came from, is still there, which I can still change to any other thing on this template. And what you need there, you need the quantity, you need the limits, you need the price is this. And this price, of course, is coming from your OMS. And of course, once I'm done, I say proceed. Then if let me just have a rundown. Okay, now on the portfolio, let me just do something. Like for instance, on the transactions. On the transactions here, as at this morning, because I wanted to use this presentation, and this account was practically nil, so there was a fund, this account this morning. Now, if I want to see my period, the top dotted on the right-hand side, you can get practically any other detail from your statement. The last month, last 3 months, or a custom period, you know? A custom period, which you can just...
The audio is bad again.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
Okay, all right. Is it better now, please?
Yeah, it is, sir.
Okay, great. So, to put the period I want, okay, and I now say, okay, depending on the region and the period or whatever that I need, and if I'm interested in viewing what any of it is, I can see the detail. I will just show, I did this summary in my last presentation, so I won't wait much time on this. Okay, so I can now perhaps my orders, if any, but then if I try to book an order now, I can see my buy order, I can see my sell order. Assuming I have a buy order, and I want to buy, okay, sorry, at this point, but then at the time of that paper, whatever was at the time.
Audio is gone completely.
Okay, is it better?
Yes.
Okay, that means I need to really hold it close to my mouth.
You really need to, sir.
So sorry.
As soon as,
so
yeah.
Then the quantity, I say, so let me say 10 units, and that, and I say proceed. I have confirmed. Now, if the order is booked and is executed, order submitted, you can see the message. And on all order routing, once you've done that, you realize that you do not even your mobile app or your laptop, your web at any instance. I'm sorry, when I was doing that, you realize that below there, when I select the stock I selected that I traded, did you see the market data itself that informed you? It does this at the point of buying. It also does this at the point of sell. That is now the window to the trades in the market for the guide. So it's so straightforward and perhaps a lot more convenient here. And about will now be your detail, which this detail can be expanded to other things, logos, and quite a couple of it, and all that. And of course, this is where we'll be adding somewhere you can download like a user manual. That is now the user manual, not for you, but for the investor or client user. Okay, that simplifies all these features. They'll be able to download. Okay. So I think then if I go to orders, what I've just done now, if you see the orders now, that is now real time of what I can do now. If I click my top right three buttons, right? For maybe, this time, So what it's telling me now is that the access call is fulfilled. Who is the broker? What does this mean? This means this is already a stock. I mean, this is already a trade. Mr. Sanato, we are all brokers. I'm sure you are all brokers now. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's it.
And so on and so forth. So the busier, the better. And I think with that level of comfort, we are able to confirm that, let me see, the security here, say for FBNH, I do this. Okay. Now, okay, for offers, are you? Oh, look at that. Is that what offer? What's it called? Is doing? Then the traits and so on and so forth. So anything you want to do about any symbol, that top 3 dots, you can actually restrict it to what you want, and you windowise what. Quite a more then, and I think this is about an idea I wanted to just push to you so that we know of what is available for now in the course of this session. I would like to hear your comments, your words, and then the last of it, please, will be the conference that we have just created. Okay, sorry, I think it has to be from here. We've created like a social, a point where we can bring all of you together, and it can be easy to market to the world, people perhaps who want to invest. And the idea around that is what we have done or doing here, which I may want to share with you. If you go to innovationbed.org, innovationbed.org is our central project website. Don't forget that, Programos software may just be the parent company. The foundation is there that is doing quite a lot. And we try to see how we can leverage on all the other innovative partnerships and all the things that we have done. If I go to Programos software, what I want to see on this page is the ease of creating a convergence, of all the investors, or rather of all the valued users on this application, from SBG Securities of Ghana, Imperial, NBC, Camry, Magnetis, to Standard Union in Abuja, Foresight Lagos, PIPC in Plateau, FinMali Abuja Integrated Trust, and so on, FCSL, Capital Express, and so on and so forth. We want to actually use this as a central point for marketability on some of this, for which, if your app store has the APK, it may serve as a reference to your customers for them to get to do business with you, and so on and so forth. And this page you can find on innovationbed.com, which is our core Programos bound project website. So that I don't beat my 30 minutes by too much, I plead for your comments. Let me take Asanato from Plateau State, sir.
All right. Good afternoon, all. Yeah, I joined the meeting late. Sorry for that. I had some things to attend to, so I had to even rush to come and be in the meeting. But that's what you have demonstrated already is actually fantastic. And it's going to be a game changer in the market, I dare say. And having said that, I don't know, when it comes to creation of users, that's a client user, isn't it possible for them to have the leverage to create their platform with their preferred username?
Okay. First is that this is capital markets, and the business of accessing a stock account. We have a security profile for which we've tested for a long time, even from the web. and we're leveraging on that. So that if they need, no, you don't even need, in fact, right now, all your customers are due to have access. I don't know why you're closing that. Now, and what does that mean? The starting point is that it takes someone in your house to extend the access.
Okay.
Now, once this client takes your message, which is just like a link, from, what's it called? From the web, he gets a link and goes to do that on the web. But himself can initiate his resets. If he's a valid customer, he can review his own reset. All he needs to indicate. Please, you can unmute. Let's talk now. You can unmute. Let's talk. Yeah, you can unmute and talk, sirs. Mr. Tunde, I'll pick on you.
Yes, sir. I'm with you, sir.
I'll pick on you. Please go ahead. I need your comments.
Going through the mobile app, it's a very, very interesting and welcome development.
I'll send the documentation to all the attendees.
Okay.
Please.
Okay, I'll appreciate that. But the thing I noticed and I want to ask is about the two things to be precise: the account creation by the customer by themselves and the funding. Flutterway is the gateway, right?
Yes, please.
Okay, that means our own bank should have a link with Flutterway directly before anything.
Yeah, you know, I sent a mail. That mail I sent was like a prior preparatory information of requirements of every business entity who wants to do this. The business entity will follow that link and set up. If you are ready, it's what you can just do together, but it's simple. You follow that link, all the requirements will be provided and must be provided by the company because it will be about your company bank details. So when you open that, it's like opening a bank account, linking your bank account to the payment gateway. And like I explained in the little mail, there's something called sandbox test. It's just like you want to do broker tests. When you want to connect to your OMS, there must be something called broker test. Flutterwave want to confirm that your connection with them is seamless, tested, verified. So that process takes that time, and depending on when you are starting to do this. That's why when I said at the beginning, our journeys are looking the same, but we are not going the journey at the same time, at the same pace. It is different from one house to another. Then you spoke about user account creation. If I want to get, can I understand that better? Can I understand that better, please?
Yes, I want to know how the user will create the account and then the OTP thing will go.
Sorry. The process of that point does not start from the user creating an account. Don't forget that you have a KYC. Whoever comes to this mobile to connect to anywhere must have been validated for all the things with KYC with CSCS.
Very important.
That's the default. In fact, I have a situation whereby we were trying to look at I don't know. Well, I don't know. It might not be something like that will even make sense here anyway. But then that process of totally validating yourself with CSCS is what enables you to even do an access allocation.
Okay.
So that allocation, ordinarily, from the phone, the man just gets his portfolio ID. He goes to your store, downloads your app, he puts his user ID and does a reset as a new user. And the man is live. But provided you have provisioned that person for access. And then the KYC already totally
just like what we do with the
same thing.
Just like what we used to do.
Create any additional job? No.
Okay.
Didn't create any additional job.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Mr. Chika Kelly. Is Mr. Chika still there? Mr. Abiodun Rufai, Heritage. Oh, are they also trading? Are they the ones trading? Oh, I know. I do want Mr. Ishola. I don't want Mr. Ishola. I know Ishola can be trading. I can excuse him for that. Hello, Mr. Ishola. That's Magnatis.
Yeah, hello, yeah.
I'm sure you are trading, but then your comments, please.
I'm not joining this by the side.
Yes. Any comments?
Well, this is good. It's just an upgrade of what we have before for those using the web. So
that's right.
Yeah, so
that's right.
I
can see Madam Larry. Is that right? Adiola. No. I don't think she is. But then, can I get your comments, Adiola? Please, let's talk.
So, question, sir.
Yeah, please go ahead, Mr. Senator.
Yeah, concerning the application, is it strictly for client users or the brokers can use it as well?
Strictly for client trading purposes, yes, please.
Okay, so you cannot use it for the enterprise trading?
No operational part. Nobody uses that to connect to your operation.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Kinde, Camry. Oh, I doffed my cap, sir. Thank you. Thank you. That's my boss today. Mr. Kinde.
Yes,
your comments? Any comments?
I say thank you very much for this presentation. So we've looked at it, and I think what we are seeing is very, very good. So going forward, we'll know how to liaise and know what to tell our clients. Though some of them are on this platform right now watching, because I asked them to join. Let's understand the information of what we're doing.
Why didn't you invite the person from London last night?
I invited her actually.
Oh, I was actually when I saw this name, I thought she was the one.
I spoke with her this morning. I thought she was to join.
Oh, great. Any other comments? Mr. Cletus, that's MD, PIPC. Are they up? Mr. Cletus, Mr. Cletus, I'm sure he should be trading. He should be trading. But
yeah,
then,
he is, sir.
His words would be nice. Okay. Any more?
So, question.
Okay, yeah, please go ahead, please.
Now, talking about the interface now, the color
Yes,
I
please.
saw there, I think it's mostly red. Is it something that
No.
can be customized?
You are private, the application has your color. It will render from your color.
Oh, okay. So we can customize it to suit our
That's
own
what I'm
branding.
saying. I say it's your work, not be my own.
Abby?
It's not about me now.
Okay. It's a fantastic application. Very
Yes.
easy to maneuver.
Thank you so much. I want
Yes,
to
sir.
get here from anybody. Olasukomi Awe. Olasukomi Awe.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Olasukomi Awe, please. Can you help us with your house?
Yeah, I'm from Kennedy Securities.
Oh, excellent. So where is the man? Where is the Chika man?
I'm here, sir.
I was looking for you. I needed your comment badly, but let me hear from Olasukomi.
Sorry, I just joined the
Okay,
meeting.
great. But Chika was here. He was using me to trade. Mr. Chika, your comments.
Thank you very much, sir, for everything. I think it's a wonderful, what I say, that's a creation.
That's it. Okay. Yes, please go ahead, please.
My question is, does it have a backend and that the in-house will have to log into?
Come again, please.
I mean, does the app have a backend login for the in-house apart from clients logging in?
No. Only customers.
Okay.
All these are endpoints from your back office that serves the mobile.
Okay. Then one more thing, sir.
All right, yeah.
During the starting of the presentation, I saw something like KYC something like KYC. Is there a way we can embed the KYC app to integrate itself apart from instead of using a separate KYC app?
Okay, if I know what the other application does. Are you with me? If I know what the other application does, I want to know what exactly what level of integration that you are talking about.
But what I'm saying is, can we integrate KYC on Integra itself or this app so that
what you have on KYC as in profiling customers under your account maintenance is the sufficient KYC to support the mobile. You don't do any other thing. You don't have to do any other thing.
Yes, okay.
Sorry, Mr. Yusuf Toji. Which house is this? Sorry for I may not know all the names. Mr. Yusuf Toji.
Let me transfer.
Okay, maybe it's if Mr. Cletus is set for me now. Okay, I can see Mr. Solomon Borrow. This is one Doyen name, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Excellent.
Good morning.
Yes, I know. Oh, great. I know that name is a Doyen name, sir.
Thank you.
So thank you so very much. I'll share the documents to everyone. Also, I know we didn't want to overshoot the period of the market so that brokers here will not put me in the market and trade me safe. So I don't mind, Mr. Sonny of Magnatis would like to trade me today. And I'm not quoted. Sorry, Eniola Alfred, how are you? And they're like, oh, okay. Or any comments again, sir, from Express Portfolio? Any more comments?
None for now.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
sir. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Eniola Alfred.
Time was well done.
Oh, great. Good morning. Oh, great. Thank you so much.
Okay.
So we will share this presentation, even possibly the video, so that you can actually follow more from there. But we had to just do this so that you can demystify some of all those, especially where it makes any sense with the organization. I want to note for all the IT people here, I know that you all do. Hey, okay, I can understand now. That's Mr. Kuyenikon. Thank you so very much. Thank you for the honor. That's some real lead there in Kinley. Some of you guys may have done like almost 27 years. That's great. That's great. Thank you. So I'm really honored today, and I'll share that. But I want to also say that Programos has just partnered with Fireflies. I don't know whether you know Fireflies. Fireflies.ai is actually one of the services I should have set up before this meeting. What Fireflies does is that when you hold your corporate meetings, it's able to take minutes of all the minutes. It will take minutes of all your meeting sessions, and at the end of the program, it will prefer a proper minutes that you can share with every participant at that event. And that innovation was done by some set of Nigerians and some companies based in the US though. And if you notice, or if you have ever used perhaps the paid version, which is what I'm recommending, that please locate fireflies.ai and try to enjoy it as a paid service for your corporate organization. It does that secretarial jobs totally. Whether you use Microsoft Teams or whether you use Zoom or any other one. We have Charms, also have Connect and so on. But the bottom line is that product that we are presenting at the UN World Summit Awards this year. And certainly, obviously, they will win for Nigeria. And we hope to celebrate in Chile next year. But then look up for fireflies.ai. In my next correspondence, I'll share their presentation file link alongside this message. So thank you so very much. Mr. Kainde, I would like to call you back to please give us a closing remark. And I thank you so very much. Please, my special regard and my special message to Alhaji Musa El Faki. And I am honored. Thank you. So, Mr. Kainde Balogun, give me a closing remark, I beg, on behalf of this beautiful honor that I'm getting today.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much for the presentation. I can't say much because yesterday we spoke, and we've been speaking about this for long. Yesterday you said today you have to show it to everybody so that we understand what's going on. So today now you fulfilled what you say you want to do to us. So we are very, very grateful for this. So going forward, we know how to talk to our clients and even network with others. So thank you very much for this.
Thank you so very much. Let me also get Amos Jr. here. I still have Amos Moses in the house. Amos, please, can you just give us a closing remark too? Amos Moses is joining me today from Cyprus. He just graduated from Cyprus International University, and he's been at the back office for development. And I can assure you, so much ahead of success coming, because the young guy is already being pitched for the Youth Ambassador on the UN World Summit Awards any moment from now and before the end of the month. So I need someone to assist me over my 15 years of charity and volunteerism. So Moses, give us a closing remark. Can we see your face? Can we see your face?
All right. Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Moses Amos. I just recently graduated from Cyprus International University. This project has been amazing. It's been amazing. It's been a lot of work, but it's been amazing. It's been a lot of work, but it's been amazing. And I'm happy that we are able, pass the message across through this presentation. And I'm also glad that you are seeing things from this perspective and enjoy and like what you see. So it's an honor to be part of this project, and we hope that it will go a long way as we continue to release our future versions and on the interface and the backend and so on. So the end goal will be to make sure that it's a lot more user friendly, security wise, it works better, and compliance also. We make sure that we try to make it better overall. So thank you so much for the meeting. Thank you. That'll be all.
I couldn't have been happier. Thank you. Thank you for this. I appreciate you all. Thank you.